Hi everyone, Xinyi and I would like to introduce our innovative campus. The first part is concept. The site is our Weichstephan campus and its western expansion. Weichstephan campus is located in the west part of Freising, at the connection between the dense urban settlement and the broad farmland. Based on the user analysis, we found that direct users have a high demand for spaces for entertainment, creation, and collaboration, and residents nearby, as indirect users only use the campus for taking a walk. They need more opportunities to get involved. TUM is always eager to be an entrepreneurial university, so we want to create such a campus. It offers possibilities for all innovative activities. Innovation means to create something new. Due to the special condition including rich natural capital and the life science disciplines, the innovative project will be closely related to the landscape, agriculture, food production, etc. Students and residents will be able to share knowledge and collaborate in studios, workshops, greenhouses, and farmland. We want to create a mode of common life where campus is not just a realm for teaching and researching, but also a vehicle for living and creating. Accommodation, commerce, mobility, cultivation, and expansion will be the new elements to bring the campus to life. To the west of campus, Freising has a beautiful pastoral landscape. Along with the urban sprawl of campus, we want the agricultural landscape to remain preserved as a feature. The mode of living on campus benefits from the hybrid of convenience of urban infrastructures and the beautiful natural countryside. The new area of the campus will accommodate a variety of educational activities while allowing people to enjoy an idyllic lifestyle. Then comes to the landscape structure. First, the new west part is now a large area of farmland and surrounded by natural areas. Second, we leave the middle part of the site unchanged to shape an open green corridor connecting the north and the south. There is a creek between the site and the motorway on the north. It becomes a green belt goes from west to east to link the new campus and the existing area. Third, when the primary landscape structure is defined, the existing campus expands towards west and the dunas goes to east. The boundaries of construction areas are defined by the green fingers. 3 creeks can be identified on the site, goes from south to north. We set the area around the creeks as nature reserves. You can see the green fingers in bird view. Finally, also, the construction period can be split into 3 phases.
Then we are going to see the master plan of our design area. This is our second poster, including analysis maps, 1 to 5,000 master plan, and 2 sections. Here is a figure ground diagram. The red buildings are the new buildings. Showing the mobility map, the red lines represent the main roads. We extend a new main road from the existing campus area to west, which is 10 meters wide. The orange lines are the secondary roads, which are 6 meters wide. We build up 3 mobility hubs, which are green in this map. It offers people diverse possibilities to park different vehicles and aims to create a prioritized pedestrian and cyclist traffic system. The existing large parking lots in the campus, which are not used with high frequency, will be converted to functional open spaces. In addition, 3 new bus stops appear along our main road. The building height map shows that the buildings near the central green area are lower and have smaller scale than the buildings away from parks and farmlands. This is the usage map. In the northern part, the buildings near the forest are dormitories, and there will be some buildings for research and education, which are in dark blue and light blue. In this new construction area, most buildings serve for education, and the ones along the main road will have retails on the ground floor. The buildings near the farmland will serve as dormitory. These pink buildings will provide common uses, like co-working spaces, studios, or some option rooms for all the users. The area near Dual-Nest will provide more farmland for research. More greenhouses will also be built here and also dormitories for students. The purple ones will be a space for exhibition or forums in the campus. Here is our master plan and the sections. It shows our concept that 3 fingers are extended into our campus. Most of the existing farmland is reserved, especially near the Dual-Nest, and we transformed part of them into green spaces. Based on the land texture and the new designed green structure, we create some paths across the fields which make people close to nature. From the sections we can see, the buildings are constructed on the place where it's flatter and more elevated. The third part is our focus area. This is our third poster, including the 1-2000 plan and sections, an axonometry and a street section. We choose this part to be our focus area because of its diverse architectural uses and typologies. The buildings in the center are much higher. Some dormitories are built in the north near the nature. Fields near the dormitory area are designed as community gardens, which will be an innovative platform for students and the residents. Besides, there is also another community garden in the south, which is open for everyone, and it's near the residential parts. These small-scale buildings will be markets, restaurants, common spaces, and so on. We also create some paths from the construction area to the green finger, which will improve the accessibility to nature, achieving the purpose to integrate nature with campus life. In this axonometry, we can clearly see that buildings along the main road makes the uses of education, research, and partnership, and they will have retiles on the ground floor. There is a new dining hall for students and teaching staff. The mobility hub serves the whole area. However, we still set aside some parking spaces for temporary parking. These 2 sections show the gradient changes of building height, architectural volumes, and typologies from east to west and from north to south. People could enjoy the convenience of urban life as well as the benefits from an idyllic life, such as a quiet living environment and fresh air. Diverse open spaces and architectural spaces provide people with an innovative platform where will generate a better neighborhood and a community life. This street section is of the main road and shows a vision of daily life in our campus. As we can see, the building on the left is of mixed use, which also has some roof gardens and greenhouses on the top. We want to bring nature into our campus life and make it more dynamic. These greenhouses are not only used to cultivate vegetables and fruits, but also provide people with a place to communicate and a platform for more other innovation.
The fourth part is about detail. I will present it in a more narrative way. The section perspective shows the mixed-use pattern in single buildings. The ground floor is public, with some shops or cafe facing the street. It also has service spaces, public meeting rooms, or collaboration spaces. The upper floors are mostly education or research labs or offices. Most buildings have terraces or roof gardens, providing open-air public spaces on the top. Imagine it. You climb onto the terrace with your friends after a lecture, drink a beer, and have an overlook of the charming countryside. Or when you get stuck in the research, put down your work, go to the roof garden to see some flowers, and forget all your worries. The dormitory area on the right is close to academic area, making it convenient to go to courses or discuss with fellows. It is also independent to keep quiet enough. The dorms are equipped with community gardens and greenhouses for residents to cultivate. When students want to cook, they no longer have to walk 10 minutes to Heavy to buy materials. They can just go downstairs and pick their own tomatoes. This is the image of innovative life in education areas. There is a small square with outdoor furniture outside the studios on the ground floor. Here students can test or display their large devices and installations. Users can also relax on the lawn, have lunch, buy a coffee from the food vehicle, and take a sunbath. Vehicular traffic is separated from pedestrian traffic. On the continuous and wide pedestrian area, you can walk, run, or even ride a unicycle safely. This shows a visionary in the community garden in the dormitory area. The land is divided into small parcels and allocated to students. They can choose whatever they want to grow. There are also greenhouses for special plants and flowers. At the edge of the fields, there is a public hub where the students can hold parties or do cooperate tasks. This detailed plan with ground floor shows the spatial relationship between indoor and outdoor spaces and how densified area transitions to the nature reserves.